What's going on, everybody? This is an episode from the No Gimmicks Needed Wrestling podcast. Do you like podcasts and you want to see the full podcast? Make sure you check out the No Gimmicks Needed Wrestling podcast on all your podcast platforms, such as Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Stitcher, Spotify, iHeartRadio, among many others. But you're listening to the episode right here on YouTube, so make sure you hit that like button and below, and make sure you hit the subscribe button to NC Studios and NC Level Up for all your gaming needs. This is the Nerd Coalition. Enjoy the show. Triple H and Nick Khan said, all right, y'all, we done discussing. We told Minnesota, suck it. And they're going to be a little disappointed, but they don't care. Because Philly really changed the game. For the good and for the bad. Because at the Kentucky Derby, they finally announced a location for WrestleMania 41. And that location is going to Las Vegas.
Listen, they're not fucking around. They announced it and then they sent the email out like, hey, you want to put a hot deposit in to get a priority pass? Come on. I just got the email.
Really?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Saying that they are going to be in Vegas next year. And, don't care about that. Okay, sorry. Emails. Register now to get your WrestleMania 41 priority pass deposits. So now that they know where they're going, you can put in a deposit to have first dibs on getting floor seats or bowl seats. Or you could get pre-sale. You can get on the pre-sale list. So I'm curious because, I want to know.
So
it's $500 a person.
Yikes.
It goes towards the cost of your ticket, like your final cost of your ticket. But it just secures a spot so you can get packages before the public. And that's for the bowl seating. For the floor seating, let's see if it's any more expensive.
Oh, it's about $2,000.
$2,500.
I told you.
Non-refundable. However, if you decide not to purchase a WrestleMania 41 package, you can roll your deposit into a credit that can be used toward a future event.
I'm sure you can. Yeah, so
they're not fucking around.
They're not. It's coming to Allegiant Stadium in Las Vegas, which is an indoor stadium in Vegas.
Look at God. You couldn't possibly tell me that somebody said, you know what we should do? Build a stadium in the desert with an open roof. It's no way.
Not at all. We need air conditioning here.
Hell no, not in that dry heat.
Yeah, exactly. And since what happened, I'm almost guaranteed, because they already talked about how a lot of officials were not happy. What happened in Philly in 91, which had to be, by record, the coldest WrestleMania.
Who wasn't happy?
One Nick Khan.
The folks in the back?
Yeah. With how cold the conditions were, which I think impacted the crowd a lot.
Yes, definitely messed. As two people who were there in the middle of having our asses frozen to the seats.
Exactly.
Definitely.
It's all coming out this week. Yeah, them saying, listen, Minnesota ain't the place to go.
Do they have a closed stadium there? Because it seems like a place where you should have a closed stadium.
I don't know if the Vikings got a closed stadium. I don't think
that sounds nuts. That's even colder than here.
I'm saying, but is it not? It's football. Because see, I see a lot of this online. Also, people saying, "Man, it's kind of nuts to have these open stadiums." I'm like, it's football. It's kind of baseball. It's the open stadium. That's the sports are being played outdoors. Basketball is played indoors. So
I get it, but it's still just like in certain places.
Minnesota has a closed stadium.
Okay. I say in places where they have severe, like extreme weather, it's one thing to be like, yeah, we play this outside. I get that. But when you are on the extreme of the hot or the cold, because it's cold as shit in Minnesota, and just like it's hot as shit in Vegas, I can't imagine being like, you know what we should do? Open this bitch up. That don't sound like a good idea. You're
right. So this will be since WrestleMania 9 when they went to Caesar's Palace, but that was a small man to come to the actual stadium in Vegas. I think that's terrific. I think that's really good. It's over in the West Coast. That means we get another West Coast WrestleMania, which means it's going to be daylight to the main event.
Yep.
That's how it's going to be. But honestly, for the first time after going to my first WrestleMania in Philly, I was actually considering for us to go to Vegas and try it over there.
I mean, yeah.
And this time it's coming April 19th and 20th. Which is a little bit later in the month, which I try to do it now also because they also want to free up just in case they want to go back to the Northeast. It's closer to May than it is to March.
I mean, because I can't. We're in May now, so I can't just like roll back and see what the temperature was. But even here, the 19th and 20th, besides the fact that it was raining for a bit when we were in the end of April there, it was substantially warmer than it was when we went, like when we had Mania. Yeah.
So when you're in that like just getting into spring, but still got some cold draft left over, I can understand I want to take it down. But the funny thing is, WrestleMania Sunday gonna be on April 20th. 420.
420? Oh Lord.
Somebody already said.
Nobody's thought about that.
Somebody said so. We having RVD and the Godfather there, right?
Absolutely. Snoop, RVD, they gonna be at the top of the stadium. Yeah. High as giraffe pussy. I'm sorry.
Like WrestleMania on 420 in Vegas.
That's wild. You're asking for wild times.
First of all, Vegas alone to have WrestleMania is wild. So you can just imagine what that WrestleMania weekend is going to be like, which I already know they're going to make some changes. Ain't no way the Rock will be the Hall of Fame will take place at the Smackdown this year. Ain't no way. Ain't no way.
I feel like there are so many other options that we could do. Don't do that, please.
And can you imagine? Can you imagine Wale Mania in Vegas?
Oh my God, no! I don't want to. I don't want to see it.
Wale Mania in Vegas.
That sounds like too much.
In the sphere.
That sounds like overwhelming.
Look, I'm still a little bitter that we didn't get to see Beanie and Free.
Absolutely, I'm bitter. Any chance for me to rep what we do? Like it came out yesterday? Absolutely.
Oh God, that's just so. Yeah, we was a little pissed off by Wale Mania Q-Flow, but yeah, so yeah, that's I did that's great news. Like, would y'all even really consider about going over there?
I would if I could get the time, cause that's right after when I usually take my work trip.
Yeah.
If I could get the time, I would consider it. Only because I've never been to Vegas before anyway.
Neither have I. But
so
you've been to Vegas, right?
Nope.
Oh, wow, that'd be a first for everybody.
Yeah, nobody's been to Vegas, so that would be. I mean, I think it would be dope. I just
and then, if you think about it, after the event is over, the night's still young because it's Vegas.
It starts so early and it's Vegas.
It's gonna start at 4:00 in the afternoon.
But they gotta. This is my thing. We have to coordinate for real and really get it together. You don't want to be all split up like we were here.
Oh, yeah, no. I would do it like a couples retreat.
No, but I'm saying you had to really plan. That like how the people felt when they was out of town. We were coming back, and they was just like, I don't know where the fuck I'm going. I don't know what I don't know what to do. I don't know where I'm at. And I'm just like,
Oh, you kind of like the guy from I don't know what
Seattle.
No, not that guy. There was another guy. Who was just like, does this train take me to WrestleMania?
Yes, that was funny. I was like, yeah, it does. Just stay on the train, baby.
Yeah,
You'll see all the people.
We're gonna get there. we gonna get there. Just hang on. I don't know if he from France or whatever he
was. Yeah, he was definitely, he had an accent.
Yeah,
and he made friends with a Joan who got on the train with her big giant WrestleMania chain on, at like Albany or Erie or some shit.
Yeah. So like we were according to Q-Flow in the video, y'all see on the vlog. We Philly, we do this, but yeah, we ain't from Vegas.
I don't know Vegas like that
at all. So I'm just like, I don't know where the hell to go.
I got homie out there. We good.
Your homie better not be AJ Francis.
Hey yo, you gotta chill, bro.
You talk about hey yo, I see y'all.
I see y'all outside.
Don't do that. Don't do
what?
that.
That's the song.
That is the song though. We outside. In Vegas.
Viva Las Vegas.
Hey, look, no, I'm just saying, if the four of us are united just as the four of us, And the one thing I heard a lot of people say about the difference between Vegas and Philly is that everything is in that area.
Oh yeah, it's all concentrated in a one space.
So now, in Philly, all of our sports stuff is in one area.
Yeah, but you got to go downtown to get to everything else.
Yeah, but like WWE World Convention Center, bam, was in Center City. Then
all the special events was in Center City. Their hotels in Center City.
And then South Philly is where the 2300 ring. Then you had some shows that was Kaiju Big Battle, which is like right over the bridge in Jersey.
Yeah. Because
they had no space to do nothing here, so everything was just like kind of like spread. Hell, you even had indie shows over at the Wayne Junction.
Oh yeah.
So you just had a little bit of things spread all over. Everybody had to go to this place, didn't know where they was going. Well, according to I don't know, but according to what some of the people were saying, that everything in Vegas is right in that area. Mm-hmm. And I'm like, well, if that's the case, shit, we just get a hotel, go to these places, find some meat and gamble a little bit.
You want to gamble? I just want to sit down.
You mean tell me? Because first of all, I'm telling you this right now. We love that you respect wrestling, and you have grown into a wrestling fan, a novice wrestling fan. But you're in Las Vegas. You and Rick Dallas, my man's wife over there. Y'all in Vegas. Y'all don't give two shits about a suplex, okay, or a storyline. Me and Q, on the other hand, sure. You know what I'm saying, but you know what I'm saying. And when it comes to like running into people, because trust me, Q Flow is not gonna let what happened with Xia Li happen again. Okay.
I mean, well, it's not going to now, so.
I mean, yeah, but I'm just saying, but the next person he gonna make sure he jump on her like, hey.
Don't let me see Bianca. And don't let me see her with Montez, because the dude
just look for the challenge is out there.
Look, if you see Bianca,
right?
If you see Bianca,
I'm telling.
I'm
simping.
Go ahead.
I'm simping.
Hey, look. If Q see that, or even if he see the Usos out there in their forces, he's going to find a way. Ain't no, we gonna take a picture. We gonna do all that stuff. You and Dollars, y'all like we gotta do. Okay, we're in Vegas, right? Okay, you know we're in Vegas, and we didn't make this whole trip about wrestling. It's like,
I would like to do some excursions and stuff, but I'm gonna tell you, knowing if I'm still where I'm at now, I'm not gonna be able to take no week. You got me for 2 days, so it probably will just be all about wrestling for me. Unfortunately,
we will have to see how that goes. But I'm just saying. But for that, I'm actually like saying like, look, hey, Q already said get over your fear of planes. I said you right, and I said
that's crazy. Thank you, wrestling.
No, hey, we had plans to go to the ATL for Kev on stage, and I said all right, and then COVID gave us the people's elbow, and then I said the same thing about going to the Civil Rights Museum in Memphis. I said, all right. I'm going to say all right to the plane. I just know I'm still going to be nervous as hell. And just like I said, I ain't doing no fucking layover. Once I leave Philly, I don't plan on getting off the plane until I get to my location. I ain't trying to do I ain't getting off to get back on.
I mean, you don't have no argument out of me. I don't do layovers. I don't have to. I'll pay the extra money.
That's what I'm saying.
Oh, yeah.
She, say I'll say won't buy shit for eat peas out the can if I got to
out of pocket
to just make sure that my ass don't get off the plane. Like if I all like we gotta live. No. What you talking about? I ain't get back on that plane.
Well, guess we're stuck in Dallas Fort Worth.
Yeah, we stuck in Texas. Well, Wrestlemania would find a way to get his ass down here because ain't doing this shit twice. Okay, so take the 6-hour flight over to Vegas. We do WrestleMania. I mean, shit. If we're gonna be at Vegas, might as well do night 1 and night 2.
Yeah, I guess if you coming from out of town, might as well.
We party at night. We just always be with each other, so we keep each other safe. So nobody wanders off and get shit. Gets lured out. People be crazy. We bump into all the the people that's gonna be in Vegas, and then shit.
That's gonna be a wild few weeks for me. Because our next meeting is in New Orleans.
Yeah. And
I'm going to be partied out.
Yeah. And I think if we keep it tight, no pun intended, like that, keep it tight. if we keep it tight, like with the four of us,
they keep it tight. I'm so sorry.
If we keep it tight like the four of us, I really think we can make that WrestleMania trip happen.
Okay. I mean, these people on the podcast don't care about our planning, but we do hope to see you all in Vegas.